Welcome to Community Crossroads. Here's a look at what you'll see on this week's show. We'll learn about Victoria College's Information Night, also about an organization that is honoring our local veterans, and a special Mother's Day brunch that benefits abused and neglected children. But first, we are joined by Heather Weberding, the aquatics director for the YMCA of the Golden Crescent, to talk about all of the summer things going on at the YMCA. And it's hard to believe that we're really looking at summer already, but you know, we're almost to May and it's time to start making plans. So the first thing that y'all have coming up is the lifeguard certification. Tell us about that.
So we have a class running this weekend. We're not going to have one running the last weekend of April. However, we will have classes running the first 2 weekends in May. So if anybody's interested, we'd love for them to go ahead and get signed up. If you're interested in not just working at the Y, but any of the local pools, including Cuero, we do certifications for all levels.
What are the guidelines to be certified as far as age, any sort of background?
Really, it's about you got to be 15 years old by the date of the class. If you are interested in swimming at all, it doesn't mean you have to be an amazing swimmer. You just really got to be able to make it down and back. There is, if you're looking to work at a pool that has any depth over 8 feet, you will have to tread water, so you have to be able to keep your head above water. And then there's a brick test, and that's really where you have a minute and a half. It doesn't seem like much, but it actually is very doable, where the kids have to swim down, grab a brick, and then be able to tow that back without their hands. And that's just showing that they're able to get somebody back to the end without using their hands. So it's just a skill that you'll learn as a lifeguard. So, but so far I've never had a kid that hasn't passed. So, yeah. Okay. It's great.
Yeah, great summer opportunity for teenagers out there that are looking to stay busy, earn some money.
Yes.
Aside from that, also swim lessons. We want to make sure that children are safe in the water.
So we offer swim lessons from ages 6 months up to 106. We have all different various levels, and if anybody's interested, they don't want to do group lessons, we will still offer it. You can sign up for private lessons as well. We have lots of those as well.
Why is it so important to make sure that children are comfortable in the water? So, you know, even if maybe last summer they were okay, you know, how would swim lessons still benefit them going into this summer?
So the biggest thing is that there's not a lot of year-round facilities, and so most kids, they get really good at the end of the summer, and then by the new year they haven't swam in 9 months. And so it's really important to refresh those skills. We are surrounded by water, and so it's really important that they understand how to keep their face above water, how to look for danger. We not only teach them the basics of going in, but we also teach them self-preservation. So if I jump into water over my head, if I've been swimming too long and I'm starting to get tired, we're teaching them the skills on how to save themselves. And we also try to teach them skills on how to save others based on their ability levels. But that's the idea. So when we start in the Mommy and Me classes, we teach with a lot of songs, but we're teaching the basic skills. When we're having kids bob, it's not because I want to see your kid go underwater. We're teaching you to bob because what I'm trying to do is teach you to blow your air out when you're under, so when you come up, you have enough time to get a new breath. And then that transitions when they move on into the upper levels, into that rhythmic breathing when they're turning their head to the side to breathe. But if you're holding your breath all the time, you don't have enough time to get the air out and bring the air back in. And so when they start to panic, they start that drowning process where they cut off their airway. So we're really trying to overcome that and really teach them early on how to realistically survive if they're going to be in the water.
And then, of course, the YMCA has the pool open as well, so lots of things going on. And to find out the schedules and more information about the lifeguard certification, the swim lessons, the pool hours, anything like that, you can visit their website at ymcagoldencrescent.org. So thank you, Heather, for joining us. We appreciate it. Well, stay with us. Coming up next, we will learn about a local organization that is dedicated to honoring our local veterans.